Welcome back on a sunny day in Katy Youth Cricket Academy located in Cinco Ranch, Texas. We've been fortunate to be sponsored by a brand that's called Raiders Unlimited that's keen on developing cricket education for young talent. There's one aspect in cricket that every person needs to be able to do well, and something that you spend 70% of a cricket career doing, and that is fielding. Today's video, we're going to cover the basics of fielding from ground fielding to high catching. If you remember, we talked about the correct hand positions and catching techniques in video 2. We will not be able to cover everything in today's video about fielding, as there's a lot to learn on the subject. We will be releasing more videos in the future to help us learn about other aspects of catching and fielding. We're also going to learn 3 fun drills today that you can try at home or at your next practice session. Today we are joined by a very talented cricketer, Sudhanva. He's been coming to KYC for a couple of years now, and I've been really impressed by his all-round skills in cricket and also his dedication to fitness. So nice to have you here.
Thank you, Coach Ruben. My name is Sudhanva Vasista, and today I'm going to be going through some fielding drills and some high catching techniques, which are a very important aspect of cricket, as you guys know. And I hope you guys can find some value in it. Thank you.
The first thing we're going to focus on is getting into the correct position as the bowler is running into bowl. This is called the split step. The split step will enable us to get into the best position to stop the ball or catch the ball. To do this, you're going to walk forward and then jump off one foot into a split step. Try and land on your toes with your weight slightly forward. We're going to be landing into what is called the action position. This position is with your chest forward, your back straight, and your hands out in front of you, with your eyes nice and level so that you can see the ball coming from any angle. Great job. Next, we're going to focus on ground fielding, the part that you're probably going to do more than anything else. We're going to look at the long barrier. If you're a right-handed thrower, you're going to go down on your left knee. And if you're a left-handed thrower, you're generally going to go down on your right knee. This way, if the ball bounces unpredictably and your hands are not able to stop it, you'll have your legs behind it to stop the ball from going past you. A common problem I see is the fielder looking up too early to see if the batsmen are running. The most important focus is to watch the ball all the way from your hands before you look up. Try and listen for clues from your teammates on which side to throw the ball. Next, we'll be talking about some basics of high catching. It's important that the first thing that you do is to try and get to the point where the ball is going to land. The sooner we can learn to judge the ball after it hits the bat, the better position we're going to be in to collect the ball. You want to take big strides to get as quickly as you can to the drop point. And then as you get into the point, take smaller strides so there's less movement of your head and eyes. Try and get your hands up high with fingers pointing up if the ball is arriving above your chest level, and fingers pointing to the front if the ball is arriving under your chest. It's important to try and watch the ball all the way into your hands. Try not to take your eyes off of the ball or close your eyes when the ball gets close. Here are 3 fun drills that we can practice that will help us to improve our ground fielding and moving quickly to get into the right position to catch or to stop the ball. Drill 1, we need to set up a goal with 2 cones that the fielder needs to protect. The fielder will start on their knees. Coach or parent can throw the ball overhand with 1 bounce, and the fielder needs to try and stop it. This is a fun game that you can try with your students or kids and see how many they can stop from going into the goal. All right, awesome. All right, for drill 2, from behind the goal, set up a stump or cone and get the fielder to run in and try to stop the ball from going into the goal. You can make a fun game out of this as well and see how many can the fielder stop before it goes in. All right, great job. Last one. Nice job. All right, for the last drill, we're going to be setting up some cones or obstacles and ask the fielder to start running in from behind the cones. Throw the ball on the ground over the cones. This is a great drill to test the fielder to see, even if it bounces inconsistent or odd, that he gets used to the feeling of watching the ball all the way into his hands and making sure that he doesn't look up too early. There you go, great job. Okay, that was amazing. Thanks for joining us today. Today we learned some very important drills on ground fielding and high catching. A reminder to all parents and volunteer coaches, please try to practice these drills with your kids 3 or 4 times a week and you're going to see some amazing results. I appreciate you coming by today. That was nice.
Thank you, Coach, for having me, and I hope in the future I can keep making videos for KYC. Thank you, guys.
Awesome. Until next time, this is Danva and myself signing off. Bye for now.